Hello OET students, this is Alex from Swoosh English and another OET 2.0 speaking tip today. And again, this centers around the idea of active listening. So active listening, as I've mentioned in many of my previous videos, should really be the bedrock, the foundation of providing a good quality grade A or grade B answer. Everything comes from that listening. So don't be so focused on what to say next that you're not actually listening to what the interlocutor who is playing the role of the patient or carer is saying. You must listen intently because the conversation, the dialogue the consultation can go in this direction. It's all based upon the answers that they provide. And as I've said in my previous videos, you could have the exact same interlocutor and they could give you different answers. If you did it 20 times, they could give you completely different answers, and you could ask the same questions, and they could completely give you so many different responses. So you have to be flexible, you have to adapt to how the conversation goes. And today I want to give you the start of some functional phrases that you can use and bring out when you are using your active listening skills in the dialogue. Now, what I will say as a caveat is please don't memorize the whole sentence, because it's very difficult to actually memorize this and then just literally input it into the conversation, because in most cases, 99% of cases, it will not work, because the context of the situation is completely different to the phrase that you're trying to put in. It just doesn't match. They don't go together seamlessly. But I do want to give you some set phrases today, and in particular, in a situation where a patient is scared, upset, it could be a carer as well, angry, frustrated, whatever their problem is, they're worried about something. It could be their little boy who's just been diagnosed with asthma, which is in one of the sample OET papers. It could be that. And they might not necessarily explicitly use the words, I'm really scared, I'm really upset, I'm really worried all the time. They might use some kind of non-verbal kind of cues where they're not using the words, but they might kind of do a tut, like something like that, or like a tut like that, or a groan. And you can sense that they're not happy with what's happening right now, or they might kind of roll their eyes, something like that gives you a feeling that they're not happy. And the kinds of things that you could come out with, you could say something like, I can sense that you're not happy right now with the diagnosis that I've provided, or you could say, I get the feeling that you're really anxious and worried right now about your child's welfare. Am I right? Okay. So something like that. I get the feeling, I can sense that. You could say, for example, I get the feeling, I get the sense that, I can sense that. What I'm picking up from you right now is feelings of stress and worry. Okay. So what I am picking up from you right now is, I can sense that, I get the feeling that, and then you can repeat back and kind of paraphrase what they are saying to you, so that you show your active listening skills and you show that you're really there with the patient. When I say there, I don't mean your mind is elsewhere, but it's actually in the room, and you're showing that you have heart for them and you care about their situation. So use these kinds of phrases, the start of the phrase, not the whole phrase, because it just depends on what kind of symptoms, what kinds of treatments, what kinds of patients and personalities you're dealing with in the OET speaking role play. It could be any kind of scenario. So practice using these phrases, and I am sure they will help you when you've got a situation where the patient is not outrightly saying, I am worried, I am scared, I am annoyed, I am frustrated. They might use some non-verbal cues. Their body language might show that. And even though the recordings that your answers of the whole role play will be sent to the examiners in Melbourne, we're in an audio recording instead of a video, so you won't be able to they won't be able to see the body language of the interlocutor. You can show that in your words, that you are picking up on those non-verbal cues and you're expressing them and you're communicating them with your words. So hopefully this video was helpful to you today, and we've got lots of OET Speaking 2.0 videos on our website, completely free video course. So go to swooshenglish.com and you can download that there. If you've got any questions on today's video, make sure you put them in the message box below, and make sure you share the video as well to your friends, your family, your colleagues, anyone who's preparing for OET, so that we can get so many students, doctors, nurses, and other medical professionals to pass this OET examination. First time round, not 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. Thank you very much.